Hi there, Briar here one last time to go over our last three things that we need to have in place in order to have long lasting results with our health and wellness goals. So today we're going to be talking about stress, sleep, and community. So, stress. Right now, we have more stress, overwhelm, and anxiety going on in our lives than ever before. We are just being bombarded with things going on in our world, and it's a lot to handle. The trouble is that when our stress hormone cortisol is elevated, it literally shuts down our fat burning chemicals in our body. So it makes it almost impossible for us to lose weight. It also makes it very difficult for us to sleep. So we need to find some stress reducing habits and things that we can be doing in order to make sure that we are managing our stress levels on a day-to-day basis. So things like self-care, just in general, right? We've talked about going for nature walks. We've talked about having time outdoors to get our fresh air and sunshine. Those are all lovely. But what else can you do? What other things do you love doing? Maybe it's crafting or knitting. Maybe it is doing more activities with your children. If that brings you lots of joy, then we need to have more of that in our lives. Maybe it's reducing some physical clutter in your home because that can create stress and anxiety and overwhelm too. I don't know about you, but one of our main places that seems to accumulate stuff is our entryway. And when the very first thing I'm seeing in as I walk through the door is clutter and overwhelm, it doesn't make coming home enjoyable. So we've been really tackling that in our house. So what area in your home could you work on to help reduce some stress and anxiety? Maybe it's your closet and getting dressed in the morning. We need that to be a little bit less stressful. Maybe you add in having an evening bath or reading a novel before you go to bed. Those are also great self-care things. Maybe we need to add in something like some adaptogenic herbs and teas. Those are natural herbs from the earth that help to manage and balance our stress levels. Their job is literally to help us adapt to the stresses in our lives and maintain some equilibrium and maintain that steady level in our bodies. So maybe that is something that you want to look into, and I'm happy to help with that as well. Okay, let's move on to sleep. So just like with our stress, our cortisol levels play a huge part in having a good night's sleep. So we need to do things like reduce the amount of light in our bedrooms. Having full blackness and darkness in our rooms is essential. That includes electronics being removed. Electromagnetic energy stimulates our cortisol levels. Light stimulates our cortisol levels. It literally is telling our brain that it is time to go, and therefore it will wake us up or not allow us to fall asleep at night. Or maybe we just don't get into that deep REM sleep. Maybe we're just like, sleeping very, very lightly all night long, and therefore you're waking up feeling not rested. So darkness and electronics out of the bedroom are essential. Okay, making sure that you're getting proper nutrition. We've already talked a little bit about nutrition, but that makes a huge impact on our sleep as well. If we are not getting proper levels of protein and easily digestible protein, our body cannot go into full repair mode when we are sleeping. Maybe we need to add in a little bit of melatonin, which is our natural sleep-inducing chemical that our body produces. Sometimes our bodies aren't producing enough of that, and we need to add that in as a supplement. And I always suggest for melatonin that instead of a capsule that your tummy has to break down, look for a spray that can go underneath your tongue and can be easily absorbed into your bloodstream very quickly. Okay, again, I can help with that if you need help with that and finding good sources. Okay, feel free to reach out. And lastly, community and culture. We have all been quarantined at home, right? We are being literally surrounded by only our immediate families, or we are essential workers and we're working like crazy and coming home and crashing. Sometimes all we really need is some community and culture for us to feel supported and encouraged and to have some accountability with our goals. That is super, super important. A lot of us can reach our goals working on our own, but we can go a lot further and a lot faster when we have a community and support system in place. So who in your life can you reach out to for some support and accountability? Maybe it's a friend or a family member far away that you can have regular Zoom calls with, right? Maybe it's somebody online or a group online that you find that has similar goals to you. Okay, so looking for those things to help support you and keep you moving forward in your goals is going to make a huge difference as well. So again, with that, I'm happy to help. If you are looking for something like that, feel free to reach out to me. My job as a health and wellness coach is to help you find solutions for anything that is holding you back and to help you eliminate any limiting beliefs that are holding you back. So if you are feeling like you are feeling stuck on any of these 7 levels that we have talked about over the last 4 videos, please feel free to reach out. My contact information is below. I'm here to help in any way, shape, or form that I can, even if it is just a chat for us to brainstorm what you need. Okay, I really, really am feeling honored to have been welcomed into your homes through these videos, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye now.